best. Yeah.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's your host, The Unfriendly Ghost, and as many of y'all may know, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is right around the corner. It comes out in less than a month, and the anticipation for this game and the hype for it is just, it's getting to me, man. I really want to see this game do well. I think it's going to be really good because Black Ops 3 set a pretty high standard for Call of Duties. You know, Black Ops 3 was really good. It came out and it had its flaws like most CODs do, and then they kind of balanced it, and it's all pretty much balanced now. Every weapon has its pros, every weapon has its cons, which is really good. The movement is really good. It's very fluent and smooth and stuff, so I'm really excited for Infinite Warfare because they're going to have to go above and beyond Black Ops 3 to have a good game. So I'm hoping it's going to be good. Now, you know, they kind of brought back Specialist, and everyone was saying that they were copying Black Ops 3, all this stuff, you know, but that doesn't bother me. I don't care, you know. It adds more stuff to the game. Why would you want them to take it back after you've already gotten used to having them? You know? Why? It adds more stuff. It gives you more variety in the game, which is a really good thing because that encourages people to play the game. And something that they're doing that is just mind-blowing, that it's going to be great for the game, is they're bringing back classic weapons. So that means we're going to see like interventions and rangers and FADs and like hopefully like a classic AK-47 and ACRs and stuff like that in Infinite Warfare. They're supposed to be bringing them back. According to Joe Secott, the lead multiplayer designer, you know, he stated that they're coming back. And the ways that you're going to get these are through prestiging. You have to prestige to get a prestige token, which then you can permanently unlock these classic weapons, which is a really good idea because, like I said, it encourages people to play the game. So then you're not going to see people, you know, within their first prestige using these crazy good guns. Hopefully they're still good. You know, if they have the intervention, it's still going to be good. But you're not going to see those low-level people using these kind of weapons, which is a good thing because then it gives the people that have grinded the game, you know, that extra, yeah, I got this intervention and you don't, man. You know, it gives them that, which is a good thing. Now, as y'all know, most CODs have like 10 prestiges. So that means we're probably guaranteed at least 10 classic weapons, which is, you know, that's a lot of weapons considering you're already going to have 60 or so or whatever already from Infinite Warfare. So you're going to have like even more with the classic, and hopefully they still do DLC weapons, and you know, you're going to have a ridiculous amount of weapons. You're going to have a big variety of weapons, which is really good. But 10 prestiges, 10 classic weapons. Now, as Call of Duty, you know, the lifespan of the game goes on, they do normally increase the prestige level, like the prestige limit. So if it goes to 15, hopefully we'll get 5 more, and if it goes to 20, then we're getting 10 more. So then we have 10 classic weapons on top of, you know, like 60 already Infinite Warfare weapons, plus DLC weapons if they have DLC weapons. So we're looking at like upwards to like 100 weapons, and that's just ridiculous. You know, Advanced Warfare had all these variants, which, you know, was a good idea, I guess. But then, you know, if someone had like an ASM1 Speakeasy or the HBR Insanity, and you were going against somebody that didn't have them, then you were pretty much screwed. Whatever, you know. So those weapons gave really high advantages to the people that had them, which was annoying at times, but, you know, it also helped you if you had them. So I'm glad they're not doing something like that. I'm really glad to see these old weapons coming back. So we're looking at, you know, at minimum 10, at max 20, I would say. So that's a really good thing, and I'm hoping they don't change much on these weapons. I mean, you know, I would understand updating the way they look a little bit. Not really changing a whole bunch of things on the way they look, but just making them look more modern, I guess, because we're going from an old gen to a new gen. So obviously you're going to have to kind of mess with the textures and stuff like that. So, you know, that's fine, but just don't change the way sounds and the way it handles, and don't change the gun. You can change kind of the way it looks, but don't change the gun. That's what was the problem with like the Moors in Advanced Warfare. You know, it was kind of supposed to be like the Intervention, I guess, and it was just kind of like an off-brand generic version of it. You know, it sounded different, it handled different, it wasn't the Intervention. You know, so I'm really glad to see these weapons coming back. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and leave some comments down below on what weapons you guys would like to see Infinite Warfare bring back. Thanks.